Hello everybody out there on YouTube, it's me James today, and right now I'm going to be showing you guys this. I recently got this today. It is a Lionchief universal remote. Now what you're probably asking is, why do you need this, and why did Lionel make a universal remote for their Lionchief line? Well, plain and simple. Each Lionchief locomotive is equipped with a remote, or at least most of them are. Some of them can be TMCC controlled, others can be controlled via the Bluetooth function. But then there are some engines that don't have the Bluetooth function or the TMCC option, and they're just binded only and solely to a remote. And what if that remote happens to break and you can't get a replacement for it? Well, that's where this thing comes into place. It has 3 different channels, so you can select 1, 2, or 3 to bind an engine to, and you can control all 3 of them at the same time, or at least in practice. And of course you've got the regular Lionchief buttons. You've got the bell, rear coupler, the shift, or the the speaker button for the sounds, and then you've got the whistle button, and of course the forward and reverse knob, and of course your on and off button. And it's bright orange, although, to be honest, I kind of liked the original look for the Lionchief remotes, which was the bottom portion was like dark blue, and then you had the orange, so it kind of looked like the Lionel logo. Anyway, now you're probably thinking, James, why do you have your Hogwarts Express over here? Why is it out? Well, out of all the Lionchief locomotives, this is the only one that I have that is actually broken, and that is because its remote got busted. The receiver just doesn't work, and I couldn't find a proper replacement for this, as I did actually order a replacement remote for this, but it was the Bluetooth variant, not the one that came before it, and I've been trying forever to find a remote for it, and they just aren't compatible. The ID settings on them, which you can see on back of every remote, here it is, the IC and ID. The ones that were for this one, I couldn't find the correct one. So for ages, I wasn't able to use this engine. So it's just kind of sat for 2 years. In fact, it's one of the only engines that I've never actually used in a long time. But now that I have this, I can actually use this engine again. And I'm going to demonstrate it working by first I'm going to turn on the track right there. So the track does have power, it's live. And I'm now going to turn this on, like so. And as you can see, nothing happens. But now I've just hit this button, and it's binding right now, I think. So now let's see. Or actually, no, I think yeah, there we go. I had binded it to 1 earlier. So here we go.
Your train leaves in 10 minutes. There's your ticket. Stick to it, Harry. That's very important. Stick to your ticket.
But Hagrid, there must be a mistake. This says platform 9 and 3/4. There's no such thing. Is there?
Of course, I still need to fix the front headlamp so that it shows. But aside from that, this whole thing now works. So I can now use this engine whenever I really need to for doing some of my layout work or just playing with it in general. Now let me show you another engine that will work with this. So I've got Duck and Edward here, and I'm now going to power up Edward with this. So now, I'm going to go to 3 right here. Actually, let me take this off really quick. Yeah, this might take a while, but you get the general point. You know, it's able to bind to almost any engine, and you can control 3 of them at the same time. Still, this is an amazing product, and I would highly recommend anyone to buy it if they've got multiple Lionchief locomotives and you don't want to keep track of all the remotes, or if one of your remotes is broken, or if you keep losing them, buy this. It's only $48. It's a really nice thing, and also it can receive upgrades or updates through the Lionchief Plus app for Android and iOS. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I hope you found it useful.